What is good, guys? Today we're going to discuss the question of whether or not you will get more girls once you start having a good physique, being built, being jacked, being huge and big. Now the short answer is obviously yes. No surprise there. Everybody kind of intuitively understand that once you have a better physique, that women find you more attractive. But the long answer is actually a little more complicated, and there are a few caveats to the whole discussion. I've been very athletic, I'm very functional, I can do like handstands, backflips and really interesting things with my body apart from being big. I'm 6 foot tall and I'm about like 82 kilos and my body fat percentage is very low. I'm in an interesting position because I've been dating women basically since I'm 13 years old, and I've had good success in attracting females and have a very interesting perspective on it because I've been with girls way before I was in a good shape. I was so thin, man. 55 kilograms, 6 foot tall, that is definitely underweight. And once I started gaining muscle, I noticed how the whole thing kind of changed and I was able to attract even more women. Luckily, I would assume. But there is a very important notion to the whole discussion that is really often disregarded. I see that on the internet that a lot of these fitness dudes are like, yeah man, you just gotta get buff, you're just gonna get muscular and sexy, and all of a sudden chicks are gonna be running after you, and that is just not the truth. It might be the truth for the women that really don't have anything going for themselves when it comes to physicality, but for the already pretty girls that are themselves working out a lot, that are desirable, for them it's just a necessity. They're in shape, they're beautiful, obviously you have to be fit. The playing field there doesn't really get all that much easier. The higher echelon of girls aren't that more easy to attract, but you're gonna be attracting a lot of girls that don't work out themselves, that lack what you have. Things ultimately are attractive if you don't have them. If you already own them, if you're already living in a place, if you already have a home, it's not necessarily that you're like, oh goddamn, that is fucking dope. I'm so excited to sleep in my bed today. No, it's basic things to you. You're only attracted to somebody if he's like outstanding in some regard. And being outstanding in a physical domain is maybe interesting for some rough interplay, so to say, but you really want to be able to feel out the other person, and that is way more subtle than just going to the gym and pumping iron, man. There's far more to the whole game than just being good looking or attractive, and I assume that for women it is far more important to actually have somebody that is interesting, that has a personality, that is funny, that is smart, that is entertaining, than somebody who has a good physique. Go into the streets and show girls pictures of bodybuilders. They won't give a damn. You know, some of them will be like, oh my god, it's so hot. But ultimately it's really not. It's really just you are lazy and don't go to the gym yourself. That's why you find this extreme so attractive. The same thing goes the other way. I dated girls that I purely find physically attractive, but after like the second time meeting them, I was bored basically. I was like, man, what do you bring to the table outside of being pretty? Pretty much nothing. And you can live like that and it's entertaining, but only for so long. And so I perceive high quality women as basically the same, as having very high standards when it comes to who they want to date. And if being huge and jacked is the only thing that you have going for yourself, a lot of women will find you not attractive. I've got a friend who's reasonably good looking. He is not a top model. He is very well built, to be fair, but his personality is so charming and his game is so well developed that he is attracting women left and right. It is mind-boggling to me how he is able to pull that off. That always shows me, man, it doesn't really matter how you look. Yes, it does, but the way you express yourself is far more important.